Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Dutching channel. It is Sunday, the 24th of March 2024. It's 20 to 6 in the evening, and it's the results show of what we've done today at Ascot, and the other meeting was Doncaster. So, unfortunately, as we go into today, it's been a bad day. It's been the worst day I've had of the month. We made a little bit of profit at Ascot, £3.91, and Doncaster was a washout. There was 8 bets there today, and we only drew on 2 of them. So a loss of £200 at Doncaster and a £3.91 profit at Ascot. So into the profit and loss sheet for the month. We've now been going 19 days. And the profit is still £2,221.76 to 358 bets. So I'm still not going to grumble because these days happen. It's when you get a long string of them that you don't want to do it anymore. So I know over a period that there's all the results going back to the 6th of March. So I know right up to date, days like this still hurt me, but it doesn't affect the profit over the last 19 days. So I'm still happy in that respect. So let's take out this sheet and let's go into today's. So we will see there, if you can see at the bottom there, just £3.91 was the profit at Ascot. But whereas we had 6 bets, we had 3 winners and one paid £3.91. That was the difference there. But here at Doncaster, it was just poor. 8 bets, 2 wins, and it left us on £196.09 short today, loss. So as I go back into the first at Doncaster, the first winner won easy. This was Throne Hall. Couldn't have had that. Couldn't have had the second. And I know there's a lot of horses that have only just come back to the turf because it's the first weekend, if you like. But I don't make excuses for anything. It's just bad selections have run for me. Then in the second race, King of Spain comes through. I couldn't have that either. That was that paid 13.08. I did have the second, which I thought at some point he was going to win, but the leader just went away again. That was Bust and Move. So I had a second there. Then someone messaged me and said, "You haven't picked Strong Opinion. Why is that?" But of course, everything I do is just on figures. Nothing else. There's nothing to do with going, who trains it, who rides it, nothing at all. So we had the winner there, Balmacara. So that started us off getting 1 back and just falling 1 behind at Doncaster. And then straight away, Nedworth holds on by the shortest of short heads. And I've got Woven. Did it stumble? I didn't see it stumble. But that's come second. I don't know what the distance was, but that's the difference of winning and losing, of course. So I've had 2 seconds now. And then into the 340 there, a horse called Kitao, been off the track for 2 years, come through and won that as if it was a group horse. And then Stress Free was second, Lightning Company was third, and these were my 3 selections to come 8th, 9th and 10th. And my top 3 selections come 8th, 9th and 10th. So again, another poor race for me there. And then because I had most of the, well, not outsiders, all of them, but most of the bigger prices, let's say, Liamati Dreams was my 4th in, but still had plenty of money over there to back another horse underneath. So that was a win. And I had the forecast and tricast. So that sort of brought me back in a little bit again. I thought, come on, we've got chances. Then into the final 2 races there, the 450, Thornaby Pearl. got out in the 5 furlong dash and just went away. Nothing came out of the pack. And Son of Sambas, another one right down the bottom here. So I've just had a seriously bad day at Doncaster, seriously bad. And then even the last race there, I thought to myself, Maharaja's Express was coming. The favourite Huddle Up was, I don't think, ever going to win. And Zargun just pulled out more. Another outsider. So sometimes you'll get these days, all right, I've had a very unlucky second. That could have turned £100 of it round, but it didn't. And there's no use crying over spilt milk. Doncaster's gone. That's the end of that meeting for today. But of course, when I sit there and I win £300-400, then I'm all happy. So you have to take the winners with the losers, unfortunately. Then at Ascot, we had no bet in the first. In the second race, King's Threshold ran a good race, and that came through to win. And the rest in there, well, we were lucky that one really, because the rest of them fell, pulled up, and nowhere near. So we were lucky really to get that one. That one going away in the end, so that wasn't bad. Then in the 2:45 Royal Way, there was a steward's inquiry in that for the second and third home, Palio, and it was third there, Hamzian, which I thought should have been reversed, but never did. And the winner came through there, Royal Way. It was always there. So that was a win that brought us back in. And then in the 3:20, Martato or Martador. I didn't fancy that at all. That was another one I couldn't have backed. And we didn't even get the second. And there's only 5 horses running. So another poor selection by me there. And then Redbridge Rambler. I just got that into my last selection that drew under £4. So that's what I say. Always put the last 34 pence on, but poor again. And I still couldn't even get the second home. So I'll give myself a 5 out of 10 today, if I'm lucky, I think. And this race was excellent. Sam Brown came through and won at the end. First and second with 2 for gold all the way round. Veterans Chase, brilliant race. And Sam Brown just found a little bit more over the last. So I thought that's another win. Come on, push on. And then in the next race, Supreme Gift. Another one. It was the next selection out of my 4. It would have been the 5th. And I thought if they'd have gone a little bit further, would our Coob have caught it? But no, I don't think it would have done. So that was another race where sometimes I scratch my head and I think, how have they won? That was it. That was the last race at Ascot. So very poor day. I've done the form for tomorrow. And of course, that's the problem when you've only got 2 meetings that you cover in the UK, is that if you do get behind, you've got nothing to help you to get you back in. There was 2 Irish meetings I could have done across the card with all 4 meetings. Maybe it would have been worse, or maybe one of them would have got me out of trouble. But that's the problem when you're only doing 1 or 2 meetings, is that if you do get behind, you just can't get back in it. But other than that, the profit over the month is what's in my head. That's what I look at, is the pound notes at the end of it. But it's not just today. Yesterday was a slight loss as well of £9.99. And the 2 days previous to that were 106 profit. So we were £96 up in 3 days going into today. So in the last 4 days, if you just want to take it as that, I've lost £100 in 4 days. But there's no money coming in. There's no profit. You've worked hard doing all the form. You have to do all the betting through the afternoon. You have to do the form again in the evening for the following day. And you've worked for minus 100. So that's where it becomes a problem. But if you look at it over the monthly period, then you think to yourself, well, 19 days, £2,221 profit. It's over £100 a day by just gambling. So it's still good on that front. But we've got a few more days to the end of the month yet, so we'll see where we are in a week's time. But thanks for watching, and we'll have another one of these shows tomorrow night, and hopefully there'll be a bit of profit in it. Thanks for watching.